Okay, hi everyone. So what I'm going to be showing you in this video is how to access our online textbook and how to sort of navigate it and some of the features that it offers that might help you throughout the year. So the primary way you're going to access our CK-12 textbook is through the assignments that we assign to you. So right now, the link to the assignments are here because they're a little farther out than this little view gives us, but normally they'd be right here. It would look exactly like this. It would say CK-12, the chapter number, etc. And you would just click on that link and it will take you to the online textbook. So here in the online textbook, for the geologic timescale, chapter 1.1, this is where we're going to start. So as outlined in the previous videos, you're going to use the textbook to take your Cornell notes and work your way through that. So I'm not going to go over that here. But what I am going to show you is some of the cool things that you can do. Number one, you'll see that there are some sections that are words that are highlighted that you're going to include in your notes, but you'll also see that there are sometimes words, maybe not in this one, here we go, that are links, and you could just mouse over them and it'll give you some interesting information or description, sometimes a definition. You can also sometimes click on them and they'll take you to other CK-12 textbooks that will give you more information. So those are just there for your interest, but not necessarily anything that you're required to do something with. The other thing that I think is really helpful is these tools that are sort of hovering as you scroll. And so one of the things that you can do is you can highlight a section that you think is really important. So that's kind of cool. Or you can also use this little button right here that will allow you to add that to a notes field. So if you wanted to take some extra notes on here, you could use that as well. Other things that are important for you to know. It's important for you to know that when you are finished taking your notes, you're going to click on this button, and sometimes it will say quiz and sometimes it will say start practice. Doesn't really matter what it says. You're going to use that to do a little quick review. And then the very important thing that you do when you're all done is you come back to this page and you click this turn in button, because this turn in button here is what is going to make sure that you get credit for actually completing the assignment. So it's really important that you use that turn in button. And then there's this little set of tools right here on this toolbar that if you click it, it pops out and you have a couple of different choices available to you. So sometimes there might be related content, so maybe some videos or other things that you might want to have access to that could be helpful. So there's this option. Resources means that there could be maybe sometimes handouts or study guides or other things that are associated with this chapter that you can have access to, so you can check there. And then the notes section, so you can kind of click on and see the things that you've highlighted or took notes about while you were doing the reading. So if you want to come back and look at that later, you can do that. Lastly, I highly recommend that you click this add to library option so that it adds the textbook to your library. And I'll show you why that will be important in just a second. Okay, so the toolbar gives you access to a bunch of things. If you wanted to download a paper copy for yourself or a PDF copy, you could do that here as well. Okay, other things that you should know. If we go back to Schoology, you'll also notice that there is a CK-12 link here. This CK-12, and it may be located different place if you're not in my class, but the icon basically looks like this. And when you click this link, what it's going to do is it's going to take you to the textbook as a whole. So notice that it doesn't take me to a specific assignment. And if I were to go and find this assignment from here, it's not going to give me credit for doing the assignment. I have to access assignments through the links for homework, so that CK-12 will automatically just tell Schoology that you did the homework. But if you access it through the icon, it takes you to the textbook directly. And that is so that at the end of a unit, if you would like to go back and re-review any of the concepts before a quiz or a test, you have access to the entire textbook. Or if you want to go ahead, read ahead and see what's coming up next, you can still do that even if we haven't put the next assignment into Schoology yet. So this link just if you want to peruse the textbook, check it out, review. These links, which will also be located here as they become closer to the due dates, will take you directly to the assignment. When you complete it and you click that turn in button at the top, it will automatically push your grade into Schoology for you. All right, that's it for our CK-12 tour. Good luck, and let us know if you have any questions.